Welcome back, everybody. The Kars Institute for Learning and Collaboration offers resources for local nonprofits looking to grow and expand in the community. Keisha A. Rivers Shorty is here with the do's and don'ts for approaching sponsors. So, Keisha, welcome to the show. I recently had to do a fundraising initiative, and I had such a hard time with this, but you guys have a great online webinar that's going to tell people all about how to raise money for great causes.
Yes, and one of the things that we do, and I get approached with this all the time, is people are always saying, I need to get sponsors for my event, I need to get sponsors for my organization, and I always tell them that there are some really quick do's and don'ts. And one of the major things is you do have to do your research.
Okay.
You have to match up your sponsors with your event. So you want to make sure that you find out exactly who you're going after. Don't just do a blanket proposal for everybody, but do a little bit of research beforehand to make sure that you're matching up your event with the right people. The second thing is have a written proposal. Don't just walk in off the street and start talking to somebody and say, hey, I want you to give me money, I want you to give me
probably
stuff.
not going to work.
No, not going to work because they're busy. So you want to present something very short. A 5-page proposal does not work.
Yeah.
So something very, very short. And you do want to outline specifically the win-win. When you tell the sponsor, potential sponsor, exactly what they're getting, 9 times out of 10, they'll give you exactly what it is that you're looking for. And keep in mind that most of the time when you're looking for fundraising goals in particular, they're in a business. So advertising
is the big one.
Big thing. They want to know exactly how much they're getting for their dollars, and then do a fulfillment report. Follow up and tell them exactly how great it was, how much exposure they got, how many people that you exposed them to, if they got stuff on their website, newsletters, that kind of thing. So, and we have all of this available on our website. We have an online webinar that they can go to. So if they go to our website, they can sign up for an on-demand webinar, and we'll give them all the tips and the do's and don'ts.
Which is really cool because you said it was on demand right before we came on the air, which means you don't have to tune in at a specific time or log on.
Yes.
It's on your time. It's at your leisure.
Yes, exactly. And with everybody being so busy, and with me being so busy, it works out really great. So they can log on, they can send us an email, they can schedule it whenever they need to, and then if they need some follow-up, we actually have the resources for them to be able to send us a draft of their proposal, and we'll critique it for them.
Oh, wow.
And help them go through that.
That's a great resource. Now, you mentioned doing your research and then going and making that first impression. What do you recommend for that first initial meeting? Should it be an email? Should it be in person? Should it be a phone call?
Usually it depends on and this comes back to doing your research, because some people, they're too busy for you to walk in. Others, you want to do an email and then follow up. And then others, you want to do a phone call. So that research is really, really key. I like to do first impressions in terms of walking in and talking to them.
Sure.
So the people that you actually do business with are your best sponsors.
Because this is going to be a business transaction, and it's kind of a business deal where you want to get to know them and have them see you, because really you're kind of selling yourself and the organization.
Exactly. And the people that you do business with are the ones that are actually going to be the ones that are most apt to actually support your organization.
Yeah. How about dealing with rejection, let's say? I came to a lot of that as well. People that just, they said, we don't have it right now. I apologize. I'd like to help, but we don't have it. How do you go about dealing with that?
That is something that's actually going to happen. And one of the things that I tell people is that it doesn't matter. You're not necessarily going to always get money, but look at the things that you do need. If you're having an event per se, I don't necessarily always need the funds, but if I need food, if I need materials, if I need supplies, that will go a long way as well, because then you don't have to spend the money to get those things.
Well, it sounds like a fantastic seminar. Again, you can check it out on that website or get more information by calling that number right there. Keisha, thank you so much for coming on the program.
Thanks for having me.
We do appreciate it right now.